Yo, what's up, everybody? Good morning. What's going down? This is your boy Q. I got my boy Hendrix with me. Welcome to MTG Live. What's
And
up, bro?
motivate as always.
Mo, ladies, always. I even if Mo was working at home from school, I'm sure she was late for class.
Probably so.
And I just say, okay, wake up, Mo, and see if she gonna get this text message. But anyway, what's up, everybody? What I'm doing right now, I am sharing this broadcast with everybody that we know and all that good stuff. But while I'm sharing this broadcast, bro, give me an update. How was your week?
Um, I made it through. It's just these these life situations, COVID outbreaks, stupidity. I can't. I'm just fed up, dude. I'm at a point where I think I'm just done with people altogether.
Yeah.
What's that song? No new friends.
No, no, no.
Hey, because people are just crazy and they want to believe they Google searches and all this. And I made a point to this young lady. I was at the doctor and that doctor's appointment. And she was talking about Google searches and all that. And I said, Google yourself and see how accurate that information is, and then come back to me and let's rehash this conversation.
Right.
And she didn't have nothing to say. I was like, Google works fine. Search engines and stuff work fine for little things. Like if you're looking for the definition of something, if you're looking for, you know, where a place is, an address. I mean, it works great for that. But for in-depth research, Google ain't shit. I'm sorry, it's just not. And, you know, however, I can say this: the weather in Texas has been kind of nice here the last week or so. Because at night it's been getting down to like 68. We got highs in the mid to low 90s with no rain. It's kind of like this is what summer should be like. But now we got to deal with that. Actually, you know what? I can't even complain because this summer hasn't been that bad. I think we only had like 6, 7 days in 100 degrees where we hit 100, and they weren't even consecutive. So,
Right.
I mean, we can't really complain, but this is the type of weather because right now outside it's about like 75, something like that. It's nice, a nice little breeze going. It's lovely. What about you, man? How was your week?
Man, my week was complicated. I had a complicated week. I don't. First off, I'm gonna say that I just want. I'm kind of like you. I'm tired of people too. I just really want people to make their mind up. You said we're gonna do one thing. Let's do the one thing that you said we're gonna do. But then get mad when people don't adapt to the changes because you want to make last minute changes. Kind of like some of the shit I do sometimes. Just irritates me. You know. You
So
know.
you like Cowboys fans? You can dish it and can't. You can dish it out but can't take it.
Wait a minute. So I took a peek at the game. I took a peek at the football game for the Dallas Cowboys. I think I just got like three things to say. Number one, fire your kicker. The kicker's out of there. Jerry probably already said, you know what, bro? What did I tell the people on what's love got to do with it? You keep on, you're gonna be frying fish and something like that in the morning. You keep on, yeah, you're gonna be frying fish in the morning. So I think he's gonna be frying fish uh, after this game. They may give him one more chance since he did hit that 51-yard field goal. So they may give him one more chance. So yeah, switch switch your kicker, and y'all gonna do something with your quarterback. Quarterback did good, but you're gonna have to do something with that quarterback. That's all I got
Well,
to say.
actually, it wasn't Dak per se. It was the O line. That's really where because he didn't have time in the pocket like he should have. Honestly, that center guard setup. is horrible. And that's
Yeah.
really the weak point in the O line, because your center and your two guards have to be on point. And then your tackles have to cover, everything coming on his backside. So honestly, it's the O line, because honestly, when he had time, Dak did a hell of a job when he had time, but he didn't have consistent time. So, and then Cowboys fans got upset about the quote unquote offensive pass interference, but I remember quite a few of them when the Saints were playing in the playoffs and old boy got knocked the hell out before the ball was even while the ball was in the air, and they said, "Oh, it's not pass interference because the ref didn't call it." Well, same shit. It's not pass interference because it didn't get called. So fuck you. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. And Dallas fans always, oh, this and that. It's like, look, y'all ain't going to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, y'all not. Y'all got a second-year head coach. You got a second-year head coach, a quarterback that's just returning from a significant injury, and then he also injured his shoulder. No. Now, my team is the Saints, and everybody knows this. I'm a diehard New Orleans Saints fan. My team ain't going to the Super Bowl. I'm honest about this shit. I'm realistic. Now, would I love for them to? Absolutely. But we got a first-year quarterback. It's his first year starting. Granted, he has experience and he has one cannon of an arm, but he doesn't know the offensive system, and we got to play Tampa Bay twice. I don't see it happening. I don't. Now, will we make a run at it? We'll make a run at it. We'll probably make the playoffs. But beyond that, realistic expectation.
Pretty much. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I told you, 10 is my football, so that's what I look at
Yeah.
for fun and football. But yeah, I don't think that the Cowboys will be going to the Super Bowl. Hopefully, if they get to the playoffs, they can get past round one. But who knows? I hear that some of the people saying, yeah, that's all right. We may have lost, but look out for that team. We got something for y'all. I was like, oh, okay. And some people even said that they may win. What is the NFC West? They're the West, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're saying that the Cowboys may win the West.
Well, they're in the NFC East, actually.
The East, I
However,
mean, yeah.
the NFC East, but the NFC East is also the weakest division in the NFL, and the Cowboys has the second easiest season. So yeah, Tampa Bay and New Orleans are the two top teams on their schedule.
Yeah, yeah. I told you I like Tampa Bay because of their colors. I like
Yeah,
the burnt, was it the maroon and gray, something like that.
it's like it's like this popsicle orange, burgundy red, gray, and white. That's their colors, but they make it work. They make it work.
They make it work. So I guess shout out to all the NFL football fans out there. We definitely hoping that you guys are watching the games as they unfold to see how the teams are going to be doing. If you guys are going to be attending the games, wear your mask. We know that most of the stadiums have more of an outside atmosphere. Wear your mask. Do
Yeah.
that. Do us a favor and wear your mask. Well, let me say, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the star of the show is here now. We're gonna give her a chance to get her shit together. But the star of the show is here, and she's ready. I mean, Mo is ready. We're gonna hold on. Okay. Yeah, she's smiling, but which means that she knows I'm talking shit about her. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show, Miss Mo Swag. Good morning, Miss Mo Swag. How you doing this morning?
Wait, she got a camera off.
She got some. She Mo, your shit doing the Matrix.
What? What'd you say?
We're gonna get okay.
There she is.
That's better. You all right,
Man,
Mo?
You know I'm doing laundry. They got today is National Day of Service, so I was out cleaning a park in DeSoto.
You are cleaning parts of the
I'm just
Mo?
Mo, Mo,
let me go outside.
Mo looked like she just like
Yes.
like she
Sir.
left a beauty pageant and headed to a baseball game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mo on mama duty.
Pretty much, Reggie. That's how it show enough.
Real quick, everybody, viewer and listener discretion is advised. Please remember and understand that these conversations are our opinions and do us a favor and it's for your entertainment only. Please be 18 years or older to watch and listen to the show and also participate in our conversations. However, 21 years older is preferred for us. So we want to tell y'all that before we get into this stuff. Today's show, we're going to call it MTG WTF. MTG, what the fuck? Yeah, because this week I've been running across some stories and it's like, what the fuck? But before we do that, real quick, just want to take some time. Shout out to all of, well, first of all, of course, to the US of A. Today is 9/11, 2021. And so just want to say to everybody out there that has maybe lost a loved one or even have been impacted, our fellow peeps in New York, that we are definitely having you on our minds on today and all that good stuff. So we definitely want to encourage you to keep moving forward because I believe that's what your loved ones would have wanted. And definitely, take the time out to have, those memories of those people that you may have lost. So, shout out to all of you guys. Again, we understand that definitely today is 9/11 and we definitely don't want to forget that. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Miss Arbor, not Barbara. Miss Arbor, not Barbara. Make sure you call me. We got some shit to talk about. Because after dark this week coming up, it's gonna be something else.
Now, I have to say this about 9/11, and no disrespect to anybody that was lost or anything like that. Not to disrespect them. However, I do have a real quick question for everybody. You don't want us to forget 9/11, but you really quick to make people forget about Black people being killed by cops. You real quick to want to dismiss slavery and rewrite history because it makes certain people look bad. But you don't give a damn about how you making Muslims look when not all Muslims were involved. It were Muslim extremists that were involved. But Christian extremists and the KKK, you don't want to take the same approach to them. So yeah, while I feel for those people that were lost, when these things go around, oh, never forget, never forget. No, fuck that. What about me and my people?
Yeah.
You don't want me to forget that, but what you quick to make me want to forget me and my people's history. The fact that this country was built on slavery, that you stole people and you stole land and you built a country. But you want me to forget about some buildings that fell. And not only that, and again, I don't mean to be a cynic, but more people have died from the coronavirus than died in 9/11. But you don't want to talk about that shit. You don't want to talk about how stupid people are for trying to fight against vaccine mandates when you got polio, measles, and mumps, just to name the most recent ones. Vaccines were mandated to help get you past it, and they're actually mandated in schools, but then you fighting against this one. See, that's the bullshit I'm talking about in this country and with people. Like, I'm just tired of it.
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of over it. I'm definitely agreeing with you because I'm so sick of people and they stupid ass conspiracy theories. And again, I know we were talking about 9/11, but since you brought it up, I'm tired of people and their stupid conspiracy theories on what is best for those. I'm about sick of that. And now I know that we hadn't talked about the coronavirus that much like we did at first, of course, when things start kind of first breaking out with this pandemic. But at the same time, it's just that you don't you bitch and complain about taking a vaccine and all this good stuff. But what happens in the Mo in? Mo, you got together? Mo, you got together? Okay, we're gonna wait till she gets together. Okay, so you wanna do all that, but then the first time your high blood pressure go up, you wanna jump and take your meds. The first time your arthritis act up, you wanna go take your meds. Your belly act up, you go get you some Imodium AD, at the store. Anything that we ingest in our bodies, or whether it's by mouth or intravenously, you have to understand that it's all to help and take care of the people around you. Yes, you're taking care of yourself, but it's to keep from spreading this stuff. And no, it's not perfect. And no, it's man-made. We get that, But I'm just really, really just tired of people speaking against some shit, But then you turn around. That's really that's just like me saying, okay, well, Reggie, I only buy American cars. That's all I want to buy. That's all I want to drive. American cars. But then all of a sudden one day, well, I got an Infinity, and it's like, oh well, Q. Well, Infinity was made by Nissan. Well, yeah, that's true. We know that's how the ignition started, but it's Infinity. Well, it still don't make no sense, sir. They still come from the same fucking place. So I don't understand. Why would you create confusion about taking care of your own life, taking care of your kids, and stuff like that? And these mandates and shit that these people are fighting against is ridiculous. And I'm just over it, like you. I'm really, really over it. Be
And
honest
I
and say what
understand,
it means.
and I understand there are some exceptions. Like, you have people that have bad reactions that are allergic to stuff, and them not the people I'm talking about at all.
Right.
Because those are people that have legit, right and concerns about getting the vaccine. You have health issues that would stop you from getting. I get that, and them are not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that are up here gallivanting and coughing on people. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody cough on me in public, I'm dropping your ass.
Fast. Fast.
I'm the
Fast.
person right now. I still wear my mask. And Q, like every year for Labor Day, um, we always go to Mississippi to go clean up the graves for my family, right? So we were out there, and my entire family, everybody that went, everybody we was with, everybody's vaccinated, everybody's still wearing their mask. And we went into a gas station to get gas, and this lady was sitting up there, and she didn't have a mask on. Now, me and my family, we all in the store because we go to this one particular gas station because we country, and they have things called stage planks. I don't know if anybody know what stage planks are, but if you ever had a stage plank, these motherfuckers are good. So it's this one store that sells them, and the owner of the store, we go down there. Basically, he stock up because he know we come. So
Yeah.
he had cases of them, and we buy them cases at a time. Lady walks in the store. She doesn't have on a mask. Me and my entire family, we have on masks. We getting our stage planks. Lady walks in the store, and my aunt just looks at her like, "Bitch, what you doing?" My aunt didn't say anything, but she had this look on her face like, "Bitch, what you doing?" And the lady walked out, went and got her mask, and then came back in the store. I'm just like, hey, there's a way to do things. However, you got these Karens out there. I'm gonna call them Karens and Teds that think that they own everything and think that any inconvenience is a somehow civil rights violation. You don't know what the fuck civil rights violations are because you white in America. But you can take away a woman's reproductive rights and then flip around and say it's my body, my choice. That shit don't make sense, man.
I'm
Because
with
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm a man, and I'm sorry, there is no way that a man should have any say on what a woman does to her body. Period. I'm sorry.
Agreed.
Do I
Agreed.
agree with abortion? It to me, it's all dependent. But I'm a man, and my opinion has no place.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mo, you got your shit together. Can you hear us, Mo? You got your shit together? Mo, you still doing the matrix?
Mo, you need to turn your Wi-Fi off.
Mo, reset your stuff, Mo. Come back.
You still unmuted my mic?
We can hear you.
I did.
All we see is TV, window blinds, and your cap. Okay, while Mo getting her shit together, let's go ahead and move on with the show. So, first thing I want to talk about, like I said, MTG WTF. What the fuck? So, real quick, let's go and get this over with, Rich, because this one right here really just kind of bothered me for a second. Here we go. Your boy singer Jaheim is arrested for animal cruelty, accused of starving 15 dogs, leaving one dead. Of course, in New Jersey, they said they found 15 dogs in deplorable conditions in and outside of the singer's home. It says here that Jaheim had those 16 dogs into the house and inside and outside the house. And also it says that the cops discovered everything on Labor Day because they received a report from a fellow neighbor of a puppy being in distress, which they later euthanized the dog. Jaheim, who is 44 years old now, was arrested outside his Hillsborough home after putting him in handcuffs. And then, like I said, they found more animals in his home. 12 of the dogs, including the only ones to die, were mixed breed pit bull terriers, and two of the dogs were American Staffordshire terriers. And one of those was a mixed breed boxer. So Reggie, Jaheim done got arrested for having these unkept dogs. What you think about that? You talking about Jaheim, put that woman first, Jaheim.
And that's the problem. He put the woman first, and had nothing left to take care of himself or them dogs. Look at it. Just look at it. So whatever he was doing, he ain't right. However, I don't know what his financial or his mental state is right now. So you have to take that into account. But if you know you're struggling with yourself financially or mentally, why would you get animals? You don't do that. Why would you have kids? You don't do that.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that you can take care of yourself and your responsibilities. And if you can't, why are you adding more responsibilities? I don't get it, but I don't live that life, so no.
I'm just trying to wonder, like, if you have, because pit bull mixes, and I believe
some of these people, some of these guys take more care of their dogs than they do their children.
Does he? I wonder if Jaheim got any children. I wonder. But I'm it's amazing to me how something, I wouldn't say insignificant as a puppy, because I like dogs. I love dogs actually, and yeah, I just want him to find something else to do. You don't have that much money to be going to jail for no damn dog. And as you can see, your ass T.O., he wasn't even at the house, and they got him. But you at the house, they don't get you about these dogs.
Yeah, they care more about dogs than they do about black people in this country. You didn't know?
They better act like they know. Next WTF moment. This is crazy. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Mo, I'm y'all. You and Rich both of them. Y'all been eating. I'm hungry. But real quick, here it is. McDonald's customer vows to go vegan after finding what he claimed was a pig nipple in his bacon roll. Real quick, McDonald's customer has claimed that he's considering going vegan following a discovery he made in his bacon roll. His name is Simon Robinson, 27 years old. He opened up his bacon roll and bought it from McDonald's near Gateshead and spotted what he believed looked like a pig nipple on his piece of meat. The fast food chain says that they're confident that it was not a pig nipple. Nevertheless, he claims that he's not going to be wearing meat. I mean, eating meat anymore. So a pig nipple. What's a bacon roll? What, McDonald's got bacon rolls.
First of all, McDonald's don't give you that much bacon.
I I don't even think that bacon is even that big enough where they can even you can even see a pig nipple. You know how big a pig nipple is?
Here's the
To
thing.
actually see.
I'm gonna best be honest with you. I worked in a food manufacturing plant.
They're trying to get
Um,
some money.
yeah, he
They're
trying to
trying
get
to get
some
some
money
money.
because bacon, first and foremost, when any animal is processed, the first thing that's done is its skin,
Mm.
and they are skinned thoroughly. The chances of a nipple surviving the food manufacturing process is slim to none. Not saying that it can't happen. However, as big as a pig nipple is, and if you're slicing bacon, and if you ever go to a food manufacturer and you see bacon getting sliced, yeah, not likely. Now, was it a chunk of meat? Probably so. It may have resembled a nipple, but it was not a pig nipple. Because, dude, do you know how big pig nipples are? About this big.
That's
You
a
got
very
about a good
huge.
2 inches, easy. 2 inches. A pig nipple on average is about 2 inches long, and you ain't gonna. That I was getting to that, Arbor. That's where I was going next. The bacon actually comes from a different part of the animal than the nipple. So yeah, not likely at all. Not likely. However, McDonald's is under a whole bunch of scrutiny right now because they damn shake machines don't work. And so the FDA looking at their ass anyway.
I mean, if you eat chitlins, to me, because I don't eat them, I think they're disgusting.
I'm mad at
You
the
know,
FDA.
you mad at what, Mo? What?
No, I'm just mad at the FDA for wasting their time on shake machines. Because especially at
Yeah.
McDonald's, Reggie, what's the percentage of Americans being overweight?
Like
Don't waste your
like
time on that.
4 to 5%.
Waste your time
Yeah.
on trying to figure out why those farmers work those workers so hard. See, what about those workers who defecate in the field because the farmers won't let them go to the bathroom? Worry about that. And I got shit on my lettuce that you can't wash off. Worry about that. Don't worry about no shake machine at McDonald's. They too fat anyway. The people too fat. Leave the flurries alone. Get you a diet Dr. Pepper. Call it a day.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you still go to McDonald's for shakes, something wrong. Hell, I don't go to McDonald's
As I eat
at all.
potato chips for breakfast.
But look here, there are way better places to get a shake than McDonald's. I'm sorry. Whataburger shakes are better than me. Steak and Shake. Hell, even In and Out Burger, their shakes are better than McDonald's. Sorry. But if you really want one, you need to hit up Dairy Queen. And I know they don't have Dairy Queen everywhere. You really want you a fire shake? Hit up Dairy Queen or what's that other spot?
Let me see. Out here we got Cold Stone Creameries out here. We have
Yeah,
um,
Marble Slab,
Marble Slab Baskin Robbins is out here.
Baskin Robbins. That's it. Baskin Robbins, or yeah, Dairy Queen or Baskin Robbins. You really want you a fire shake? That's where you need to go. You know what the fuck you fucking around at McDonald's for anyway?
Because Mo said it. That's why a lot of a lot of people in this country are overweight, because unfortunately it's cheaper to eat
Well,
unhealthy.
don't go to Baskin Robbins and sit here.
Why not, Mo? That's
But
crazy.
Mo shit is on the matrix, y'all. That's what we do. That's what we're gonna start saying. When our shit start messing up,
Because they
on
never
the
had no
matrix.
ice cream at Baskin.
Oh,
Repeat that one more time.
Because whenever I go to Baskin Robbins, they always had ice cream. I'm gonna record that one day, because my friend was like, Monique, stop doing that. Stop talking about them people. I was on the phone with her, went through the drive-through. I said, can I get to Rocky Road? We don't have Rocky Road. I said, can I get chocolate? We don't have chocolate. And then she tried to give me a list. I said, do you have vanilla? She said, no, but we have something else. I said, okay, thank you. And had to go to Brahms down the street. And this is not once. This is not twice, because my baby likes chocolate from Baskin Robbins. So if that's what she wants, that's what I'm going to do. But then I let her hear it in the back seat that they don't have chocolate. And she's like, Mom, let's just go to Brahms. I'm like, we should have gone there first anyway.
I like Brahms ice cream better than Baskin Robbins anyway. I mean, I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but I like Brahms. Period.
and see, I prefer Brahms, because if you want a burger, fries, and a shake, you can go to Brahms and get you burger, fries, and a shake.
Knock it all out at once. There
Yeah.
you go, Mo. I'm with you, but yeah. So
Yeah, so I don't
stay
know.
away from the pig nips. Stay away from the pig
Yeah.
nips. Do us a favor and stay away from the pig nips. Uh, um, just stay away from the pig nips. Real quick, we're about 33 minutes in. We're gonna take a real quick break. It's not gonna take that long. We're gonna come right back, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking about comedian Lunel and Jocelyn Hernandez got a little beat going on. So when we return, we're gonna talk about that, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, thank you so much. We appreciate you for hanging there with us for the 45 seconds to a minute. Again, it's your boy Q. We're on the MTG Live. For you guys just listening in, the topic of the show today is MTG WTF. What the fuck is going on? So, yeah, so we're back, and let's go ahead and keep moving while we're moving at a good pace. So, your girl Lunel, y'all, you guys know that she's a comedian. I like Lunel. She's been calling out Jocelyn Hernandez over a post about drug use. So there was a post that Jocelyn Hernandez put out there about her drug use, and she made it very public that she is proud to be high and all this kind of stuff. But what's going on is that she took to Instagram, according to Yahoo News, and was talking regards to Jocelyn Hernandez post. Have a drink, smoke a self roll or dispensary roll joint, but leave the syrup and the molly and the cocaine alone. You may be the next, and all of you were trying to do was party. That shit ain't no joke. According to Lunel, the dope dealers are killing people. Because that's Lunel on the left, everybody, and everybody know who that is on the right hand side. That's Jocelyn Hernandez. Of course, all this stuff kind of started surfacing, of course, after the death of Michael K. Williams, of course, rest in peace, former star of The Wire. And what happens is that Jocelyn took to Instagram and said, hey, tell this fat hoe to stop eating and all this kind of stuff. You'll break away from a heart attack and all this kind of stuff. So these are the kind of the messages that we're playing backwards and forwards and all this kind of stuff. And then Jocelyn again replied or whatever, fat shaming Lunel according to what some sources say, and she called Lunel a fat pig. So let's talk about this real quick. Now, Mo, I believe you're familiar with Lunel. Well, all of us are familiar with Lunel's career. We know what kind of comedian she is. Like I said, I like her comedy. I think she's funny as hell and all this good stuff. But Mo, she had something to say about the Jocelyn Hernandez girl. Now, you know that this also comes after the beef that Jocelyn had. If you guys are not familiar with, I believe, what does Love and Hip Hop come on? Wherever VH1, or I believe that's what they come on. They had a special on there, Jocelyn's Cabaret. And Lunel actually was one of the co-hosts for the reunion, and her and Jocelyn had beef then. So, Mo, what do you think about Lunel speaking out about drug use
What?
and
What?
Jocelyn?
Why are we even talking about? I don't know why we're wasting. I don't know why we're wasting our time when those two people combined got 6 Instagram followers. Nobody cares about that. Nobody. You can't understand what Jocelyn says, and Lunel, all you do is look at her chins. Nobody don't want to hear that.
Well,
Too unhappy. Anyway.
I shouldn't even ask Mo. Rich, I should just ask you.
I'ma just say this. When I'm not sure how Jocelyn can go and body shame Lunel when her body is fake. She paid for her body. So yeah, I'm sorry, sweetie. You have no stance there, and I'm still trying to figure out when we went from, because Q back in our day, I mean, it was cool to be the drug dealer. Now it's cool to be the drug user. At what point did that shit flip? Because, okay, you drink a little bit, you smoke a little weed, you might even sip some syrup here and there. Okay, that's fine. But all this other stuff, when I have a different viewpoint on, synthetic drugs, especially like cocaine and heroin and meth, because from a chemist standpoint, I understand what it takes to make that stuff and what goes in it. Are you fucking stupid?
I agree with Reggie, as always.
You cannot glorify drug use.
Her body's fake.
Yeah, you cannot glorify drug use when all these people are sitting up here overdosing, and hell, even from legal drugs, people are overdosing. So when you're doing it for recreational purposes, to each his own, but don't be glorifying it out there for the babies, because the babies gonna pay attention. And this is where, like I said, back in our day, everybody wanted to be the drug dealer. Now they want to be the drug user. I'm sorry, I just can't get on with that. I mean, I wasn't for the drug dealers anyway, because I'm sorry, I'm not trying to go to jail and be anybody's girlfriend. I'm not. So for me, I think it's just they trying to hype something up, and Jocelyn Hernandez trying to get pub for her music that ain't even went wood. Because
Well, you can't understand none she said. You sure can't understand none she said.
And Lunel's comedy career is solid. Now, she's probably not in a top tier, but she is a solid comedic performer, and you cannot hold that against her at all, because I know every time Cat Williams comes to DFW, he brings Lunel with him, and I'm sorry. So she shut that shit down, and I've seen her at the Improv by herself. Chrissy, you wouldn't be a good girlfriend. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't be a good girlfriend.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Okay, so let me Mo, since you since you was asking why we talking about this, let me tell you why we're talking about it. We talking about this because um it's stupid and it's a what the fuck. Like who are you? I really can't say I blame Stevie J, but I can't blame Stevie J. You bring this woman on here that can't understand or talk English. You name your child Bunny Bella. Okay, now maybe Bunny might be all right, but you name your child Bunny Dash Bella, and that's supposed to be cool. And you got your ghetto ass out there in Atlanta where you're trying to be ghetto, and in your song you want to say that you want to ride like a cowgirl, bitch.
Q, you froze. Mo, I think
Like,
it's just me and you. Q froze. Well, y'all, I'm not sure what's going on. We experienced some technical difficulties. First it was Mo, now it's Q. Q sitting up here looking like so. If you listening to us on the
that's the
podcast,
best
make sure
look
you
though.
put
That's the best look.
yeah
When he looked like,
right
"Ugh."
now. Q looking like who did it and what for right now. Um, so if you listening to us on the podcast, make sure you check out our YouTube channel and switch over
That
and
is the
fast
best
forward to
look
about
he
minute
has
42.
because he's quiet. That's the best look he got.
Yeah. Switch over to about minute 42 and Q. Oh, Q. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, so Mo,
He
Q
can't
had
help it.
all the yeah, he can't help it. So since Q had all that going on, he had the shows. I mean the stories and stuff. Let's go on and skip on that. Let's talk about you. How you been doing with school and stuff? How's school been going with the babies and stuff? Really? I'm on here by myself now. Mo, you done froze up too? Mo, you look like you finna pull a drive-by on somebody. What you doing?
Nope, you froze. Okay. What was the question again?
I said, how is school going with the babies and stuff? The new year with the coronavirus and all that stuff.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that. My nerves get bad. But what I wanted to ask you is, where were you on 9/11?
Where was I? September 11th, 2001.
Where were you
I remember
when the
very,
planes hit the
very
tower?
vivid. Huh?
You probably wasn't even born yet.
I was born, Mo. I was actually in college. I was actually at the MSC when it happened. The Memorial Student Center at Texas A&M. That's where I was when it happened. I was walking through the MSC and I was actually in between classes. It was I was going to take a lunch break, and when it came, I saw the second plane hit live because I was watching it. Everybody was trying to figure out what was going on. Um, and all I did was I kind of paused because I was going to get something to eat, and everybody was standing around the TV screens. And I was in shock. I was just in awe because I had been in class all morning, and then it happened, and it was just like, what in the world? Um, so for those of us that had class during the day, early morning, our classes continued because they were still trying to figure out what was going on. And then when it happened, like I said, they canceled classes for the rest of the day. And so I don't know what happened after that. It was kind of just a blur. But that was, I don't know, that was a bad day, but it was kind of surreal because when Bonfire fell at Texas A&M, I actually drove by Bonfire like 20 minutes before it fell because I was out studying for a test, and I was at the library and I left, and it was kind of two surreal instances that happened while I was in school. So I don't really know. I really don't know how to explain where. I mean, I know where I was, but what happened and how I felt about it, it was just surreal because it still feels like a movie, like I wasn't really there. And Q Mo was asking me where I was on 9/11. And I was telling her where I was, you know. Since you froze, then she froze, and apparently I'm the only one not having technical difficulties this morning. Yeah, Alicia said that day was very surreal. I agree, sweetie. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Me actually, when 9/11 happened, me and Mo was working together actually because we worked at Money Management International, former Consumer Credit Counseling Services that was based in.
You froze again.
Shit, bro. Can you see me, Reggie? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now. I can see you now. You froze again.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is acting up for some reason. But anyway, we were actually working at Money Management International when that happened, and I had to be at work. I believe I had to be at work at like 10 o'clock that day, and my mama kept calling me, like calling me and calling me. I was like, "Mama, what is it?" And she's like, "Do you see what's happening on TV?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" So turn it on, and of course, the first plane had hit already. And then, like, as soon as I turned the TV on, the second plane it hit, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I said, "Is this real?" And of course, people were running and scared and stuff like that. But we had to be postponed to come to work because they had our building on lockdown. Mo, you remember? You remember that, Mo? Well, maybe. Mo, can you hear me? I don't know if Mo can hear, but yeah.
I
So
remember because I was late going to work. Can you hear me? I was late. Do you remember? Okay, I was late coming to work. What's odd about that? And I was walking into the Ramco building, and all the Ramco people walking out. And it's like, gosh, they have another field trip. They so lucky. And so at 9:10, they knew then. And the helicopter was coming in. The helicopter was coming in and getting the vice presidents and stuff because they had a heliport on top of their building. I was like, they knew then at 9:10 what was going on because they moved all Ramco employees out. They shuttled them. They didn't let them some took their cars, but they shuttled some of them. And I was like, gosh, they're having another field trip. They knew then. They knew then.
Yeah, they did. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Mo, you remember they had all those police
I
up
know I'm
there.
late, Arbor. Yeah, I know. Mo late. Who would have thunk it? And I was a trainer, Arbor. And I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. They knew then.
Yeah.
They
I
knew
just
then.
remember
It was crazy.
that.
And 20 years
Not,
later, we still paying for it. How many servicemen and women died?
yeah. And I just remember like they shut classes
And the
down.
thing that really bothered me is when I saw the picture, I can't get out of my head, of the man and the woman who were holding their hands as they were plunging to their deaths. And her dress was poofy and it went up. I'll never forget that.
Yeah. Or that guy that you remember, the one that they played that had the mobile phone,
I look like Janet
and
Jackson.
he saw the plane coming towards them, and he jumped out the window, and they showed him falling. That was kind of messed up. Yeah. But I want them to get it together though with these international the shit going on out there. A lot of people they don't approve the way Biden pulls the people out. I get that, I understand, but you got your folk at home. He ended a
Well,
20-some-odd-year war. To me,
right.
that's just my
But
opinion with that.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Biden pulled the people out, but Trump is the one that put it in motion.
Yeah.
People forget that.
Anything Biden does, they're not gonna like it because Biden is doing it.
Yeah.
And I want
But
y'all.
what I think is, y'all want to bring over y'all want to bring over 275,000 Afghani people, but y'all still ain't done nothing about Breonna Taylor's murder. I'm waiting.
Hit that bell, Q.
There it is. They want to bring over. And don't get me wrong, y'all. This country is made up of immigrants, so I get it. But at the same time, the thing is that we don't pay enough attention to our own folk over here in this country. The homeless problem is an issue. These states are in dire need. Schools need money. Teachers need higher pay. There's a lot of things that we could be focusing on when it comes to our own American people. And I'm not saying that we don't love, because everybody, we love everybody. We really do. And thank you. Shout out to all of our podcast listeners that's listening to us, internationally and, nationally and locally. We appreciate it. But can we take care of us first?
But even if, look at it like, yeah, but okay, but look at it like this. Everything you do is contingent upon something. So if Reggie doesn't hit his numbers, he can't move up. His department will be adversely affected if he doesn't hit his numbers. Why couldn't we have a contingency on these people coming over here? You know what? We didn't win the war. Y'all can't come. Or tell them, if we win the war, y'all can come. I mean, put something on it. Do something. But I still need to. Breonna Taylor was shot in her house, and the man they were looking for was in custody. That's all I need. I need to know that, and I need those officers held accountable, and I need the people who were covering up held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what's the district attorney in Ahmaud Arbery's case, the one that covered up the shit and the murderers got off, that shit like that. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're at the 54-minute mark here. Let's give everybody some encouraging words before we bid them a great week. I'm gonna go over the actual timeline for our shows on next week.
She just lost her job though. She nothing gonna happen to her.
Next week on Tuesday night, this your boy Q. Y'all come join me. Stupid is real. Wednesday night, happy hour with Hendrix, my boy.
I'm thinking the reason.
Then on Thursday night is MTG After Dark. Myself and Miss Arbor, not Barbara, will be on the line, seeing what's up with y'all. And then, of course, on next Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Standard Time, myself, Mo Swag.
Okay, everybody's frozen except for me.
We will be in the building. So, Mo, you got any encouraging words real quick before we go?
Mo, you the one frozen.
Okay,
my most important encouraging word is to be nice to people and be kind.
Yeah.
Okay, Mo. Be kind, rewind.
I'm going to the car to get my laptop because this ain't working.
Yeah. So let me guess, Rod not there today. He didn't set up the laptop and everything. You doing it on your phone. My words for the week. So Arbor says her words for the week: charge your vibrators and don't use regular soap to wash them. Okay, Arbor. I don't know. I don't know where they came from, but okay. That's why her and you on After Dark. So for me, my encouraging words are all I have to say is every battle has an end.
That's good, Reggie.
Every battle has an end.
I like that.
Yeah.
Every battle has an end. Listen, everybody. If I got an encouragement word for you on today, um, I would say this: don't just hang in there. Hold on.
Mm.
Don't just hang in there. Hold on. You know, it's a difference when you're hanging on to something versus holding on to it. You know, and so hold on. Help is on the way. Stay positive. Do you do me a favor and do not give your positive energy into negative spaces unless you have the ability to change your space that you're in. So yeah, don't just hang on in there. You know, hold on, because something's on the way. And at the rate that we're going, we good. We're gonna finish out early on today. On behalf of myself and my crew, of course, Miss Mo Swag and my boy Hendrix, we're gonna beat you a great Saturday, and we're gonna see you guys on next week. Have a great day. Peace. Let me find the thing, and here's the countdown right now.